test after test, quiz after quiz, assignment after assignment, party after party.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to go there.
Okay, not party after party, but
Hello, my name is Banja.
and I'm Chikondi,
And this is
Between Classes.
Okay, so this is it. It's finally happening.
It is
Our
First-
long awaited podcast. Yeah, I think we've been talking about it for almost 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah, because I remember the time we started talking about wanting to do a podcast. That was like 2023 when I was in grade 12.
All right. Thanks.
Yeah, and then we did some like test shots and everything, but
It
then
didn't work out until right now.
I think we got busy too.
Yeah.
And then the next year you left and like went home to visit. So like, and then I had school and everything. So
Yeah.
anyway, what are we doing this, Chikondi?
Okay, so we have so much to say and not a whole lot of people to say it too. So.
Yeah, I feel like we have a lot of interesting takes, a lot of intellectual discussions.
Yeah, so
sometimes.
Yeah, most times anyway. Anyway, we're doing it because we want to share our thoughts on certain things. So we're recording it, and yeah,
Yeah, just basically life, you know. I've lived more life than you have, so
yeah,
I want to share my wisdom.
and my wisdom too.
But
Yeah, not all old people are that wise. Okay.
dang.
See?
Okay. 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 Okay, since this is still a new podcast, we'll be introducing each segment like officially.
Yeah, that's
because
it's new and
yeah,
you don't know what
you don't know
what the program is gonna look like. So
okay, so next up is the weekly downloads. So where we just like break down our past week and also talk about what we want to see in the next week.
Yeah. Just expectations,
personal stories, crazy things that happened, and yeah.
Yeah, just sharing about. And then next up.
Oh no, like we do it as we go.
Oh, I thought you were going to introduce the whole program before.
Oh no.
Okay, so that's the weekly download.
The weekly download. Okay.
So what happened?
So what's been busting your job? I've been waiting all week to say that. But like I don't think I'll say it more often. But like what's been busting your chops?
I think for me it's just schoolwork. Like schoolwork is like a general one for everyone, but like dang, this week or this last week rather. Yeah, this last week. It's just like being test after test, quiz after quiz, assignment after assignment, party after party.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to go there.
Okay, not party after party, but just like work after work. Yeah. How about you?
I mean, okay, generally, yeah, like for me too, because yeah, it's November, we have finals next month. It's like we're just like rushing. In some of my classes, we're behind and ahead at the same time. Like my professor keeps on trying to double teach, like where he would even give us a test the same day, and then the same day we're going to learn the next topic. So like I don't know, it's just yeah, it's that time of the year.
Yeah, I think also I have midterms like this first week of November. So I think that's why actually everyone like rushing to get that work in.
Oh yeah, and also report card.
Yeah, I am not excited about report cards.
Dale.
I think out of four classes, three are okay.
What's
And I think
which
we know which one is
which
not
is math
okay.
gang? Because like it's same.
Yeah, like okay, it's not terrible, but it's
It
not
could
the
be
best.
better.
It could be better.
And that's fair. That is fair actually. Um so like what would you rate your week out of 10?
Out of 10, I rate it like a 5.
I was thinking a solid 5.
Yeah.
Like okay, no, like maybe if I had to put like a point, I would say maybe like a 5.8.
Yeah, it's towards 6, but not
But not 6, yeah.
but not 6, not really. Like okay, I had tests and everything, but it was okay. Like I had my club days. I love my club days. I think it's so fun. I think that's the highlight of my week.
Alright.
Yeah.
I wish I could say the same about my club, but that's for another that's for another time. Like
Yeah, what do you
rather.
expect for this coming week?
Okay, for me, I know obviously like I have assignments, like I have a huge paper due at the end of the month. So I'm expecting to start to start that assignment this week, and I also have a stats assignment, like the last assignment. So like I need to get 100%.
Mm,
Like I need that
yeah.
100% because it's like it's the last assignment before we have final exams.
Mm,
And with the way things are going, the 100%.
needs to be there.
And then
Apart from school, though, like
apart from school, obviously to record more, like
yeah,
to create more.
to create more. That's a valid point. Because oh my day, I think school is like really
Taking
taking
up
away
the
our creativeness.
mm,
Like I have not drawn as much. I draw, by the way. I don't. I don't play my instrument. I play an instrument, by the way.
right, because they don't know you.
Yeah,
Like
yeah. Anyway, I don't do that many creative things apart from my English. I don't know. That's creative. No hate to the creative majors.
yeah. Anyway, yeah, I guess more content is
Yeah.
what we're looking for in the next week. I guess.
So hot tech hotline basically is hot takes that we, I guess, have, or maybe you have.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
it's just
then
like
just like
talk
kind of
about it,
talk about it, debate,
agree
agree,
or disagree.
or
Yeah.
disagree. So the hot
Take
take of the
this week.
week is
What
so
is, yeah, like, should
like
we
what
go
do
through?
you think? What do
Yeah,
you think?
before we get influenced by other people's things. I think, yes, a lot of like chat, GPT, like, especially with essays or just anything in general.
Mm.
Like most people like let's just AI it or let's AI it. Take a moment
Some
to
people
think.
say let's chat it out.
Yeah,
Like
let's chat it. Like
no.
use ChatGPT. But like for me, there was a point where
Mm.
I would just like use chat. Like no, but I think my strategy for me not really to use chat all the time was like to think as much as I can so that like when I check it chat it doesn't like steal my answer. Like I could have come up with that, but I didn't think
Hard enough.
yeah, that far enough to come up with it. So like
No, but then oh my gosh, that's good. There's something that you said. Um
like
oh yes, thinking as hard as you
as
can.
you
But then
can.
don't you think you knowing that you going into it saying, I'm going to think as hard as I can and then to do it as much as I can, but then your brain
Is
might will just pretend
to
to
think.
like to think as hard as you can, and then you
Mm.
just be like, okay, let me turn it off.
Okay, I don't know. I don't know. I've not actually used chat in a while to do maybe schoolwork or an essay, but I think you just have to do like think about it real hard. Like give it a real thought, like an honest thought,
An
because
honest think.
anyway, just like you really think about it, because like
Mm.
if you just really depend on chat, what if like it stops all of a sudden and then you're left with an uh uncreative mind?
Bars.
So in short,
Those are bars.
yeah, like in short, it is like taking away the creativeness in our minds.
Yeah, and when I asked this question like on my Instagram story and like had people reply and everything, majority of them did agree with that. But
Pull
let
up
me
some
actually
answers,
yeah, let
like
me actually like open it up. Should I hold it open?
yeah, it's already.
No, what doesn't matter. Okay. Intermission. Okay, so the question I asked is, do you think AI is taking over your creative brain? Why or why not? So, what I saw, oh, wait, there's this answer that I really liked that was saying, I don't think AI is taking over because it only does the work handed to it. That's its job. So, if you as an individual decide to use AI for everything, then it's taking over your creative
Mm.
um, brain. So overall, it very much depends on the type of person you are and the amount of passion towards creativity. That was that was a really good answer. And like honestly, I feel like I agree. I agree. Like if you're giving it work, like if okay, let me say you've planned out everything, right? You know what you want it to be,
Mm.
but then you just use chat to expand on that. Do you think that's still necessarily like taking over your
Creativity.
creativity?
Um, I think maybe if you use it to help, like to help you maybe
Mm,
correct errors, or maybe that's like a bit okay, but I guess maybe being hyper dependent on it is like the thing that I guess what the person said, like
yeah,
depending on it too much is like,
yeah.
so what's the verdict? Or maybe say more
Oh, should I
responses.
read?
Yeah.
Um, so someone else said both no because I avoid consuming it, and yes because my art expresses my feelings about stuff. So yeah, some people was basically saying like, oh, it kind of is, but then it's not really.
Like, okay, it is when you maybe every single thing you're doing is chat, chat, chat. And then maybe it's not when you're just using it to help you
Like expand
improve.
on your idea,
Yeah.
basically. Yeah, I think so too. And then someone said, yes, some teachers encourage its use. So then someone also said, yes, I use it for everything now. Like, but why?
Yeah, like then you can't really think for yourself.
Ooh, there was this other answer that I really liked. And I kind of asked like creatives like directly.
Yeah.
So someone said, yeah, like what I was saying, it's kind of 50-50. If you use it to come up with ideas for you, then yes. But if you use it to bring ideas to life, then no.
Mm,
Yeah, like use it to expand, don't use it to
to
create, especially if you're trying to go into like a creative space,
yeah,
maybe.
like you're not going to use. AI to draw you something just because you can't.
Okay,
Uh,
no, but then when you talk about like art, I feel
yeah,
like it's different.
when you talk about art, if you use AI, then
Oh wait, but then if you say art, what
like
is
drawing,
drawing,
like
painting,
yeah, like
pottery?
anything hands-on type of work,
Yeah, maybe if
basically.
you're talking about like music, stories,
Yeah.
scripts.
Okay, what else is creative apart from that?
Um, that's what's off the top of my
Okay,
head.
yeah, but like just need to take the time to learn how to do some things. Yeah, it may take long or but like that's the thing. Like it's
Mm.
something you want to go into or something. You're not going to use AI to I don't know draw you. It's like kind of disrespectful to those people who spend so much time doing like
The work and
their
then
work.
just kind of, oh, I want to use ChatGPT.
Like that's like no effort at all.
No, but then don't you think wouldn't other people argue that if you're not using ChatGPT now, then you're not using technology to its full potential? Like we're in like a digital age and where you can use AI for everything, but then like to some extent, if
Yeah.
you're not using it, then aren't you
Mhm.
just like wasting time?
I mean, okay, the digital age can be a good and bad thing. We've heard it all. Like, can help you make life easy, but is the easiness really like helpful?
Mm.
Because you're just like limiting your skills by using something every time. Okay, this is we're talking about frequent chat using people.
Yeah, because like I think about just like before we moved to Canada,
I don't think.
I don't think the only way you could really cheat or whatever was to copy from someone
Yeah,
else or like, and then I was looking at something that I was working on, like even just my stories like back then, because I used to really like writing stories.
yeah,
So like I was looking at my old like Google Drive and then I saw one of my stories. Now I'm like, dang, I wrote like all of this came from my brain.
yeah.
Like
Like,
I used my brain.
cause when you don't have that many, I guess, outlets to use technology, you like have to come up with the things like with yourself, your experiences, people around you, but like not necessarily chat that like sees or knows everything online and
Mm.
then it just brings you up a story. So yeah, I really have to put in your thoughts, your experiences into your creativeness and and yeah, then make up whatever you're creating and then you even feel like oh this is actually
Okay,
nice.
style.
Like it's cooking. like like
Yeah, yeah, I agree. I
because
agree.
you did it, so you didn't even help ask like maybe you asked for help, people around you, what they knew and stuff, but like
But isn't that just like
chat.
chat?
Okay, chat. I don't know. I just feel
Yeah,
iffy about chat because
yeah,
maybe it's just
and
new technology that I'm not currently used to, but like it's helpful. Yes, like I
acting like boomers.
yeah. Okay, I'm iffy. I'm in the middle about chat GPT, but I use
Fair,
chat
fair, fair.
like I use chat. See, I'm even shortening the name.
Yeah.
Being comfortable with
No, but the people that go too far are the people that give it a name. Like,
yeah.
what do you mean, Lawrence?
Like
What do
that
you,
that feature on Snapchat where you
you
have your
mean?
hair and then you even dress it
Oh,
up.
even dress you up, no, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so back to the question. Do you think AI is taking over our creative brains?
Yes and no. Yes and no.
Fair. Yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah.
To some extent it is, to some extent it's not.
Yeah, it just really depends on the person who's using it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, that was really good. Mm.
Sometimes like I just hear myself talk. It's just like So it's
They're like,
who would have thought like I
but
guess that's why podcasts are like really
yeah.
good. It makes you think.
Okay, so now on to stream or skip. This segment is one of my favorite because like we really watch
Like
TV shows, movies. We listen to a lot of
of music.
music. Um yeah, so we just want to like
Stream and skip it.
yeah, like
Like is it good enough
to be streamed. Like if
is it like
it's more our recommendation on something, like
yeah.
whether it was really good, maybe you're looking for something new to watch, maybe you haven't watched what we watched. So
Yeah.
this is where you can decide after hearing
Yeah.
the thing.
So
So recently we watched the new show Wayward on
Netflix.
Netflix.
The
And
movie it's yeah, it's a movie.
it's a series.
It's isn't it it's a movie, right?
It's a series.
How is it a series?
Wayward is a series.
For real. I
Chichi.
thought it was a movie.
Chichi.
I think I watched it so quick that it
Yeah,
was
you
like a
did. You
movie.
watched it so quick. You watched it so quick that you
Like
thought it was,
in three,
it's
four
it
days.
it has 8 episodes. The standard Netflix.
Like
Yeah, you
yeah.
you binge like you watched it in 2 days.
Yeah.
Like okay, no, it was really good.
It
Like
was a real good
it was
show.
well done.
At first, I thought it was like those types of movies where like oh, a small town type of shenanigans, but
It
it
technically
is. But then it's like also it has like depth to it.
yeah, okay, so some backstory. Okay, so getting too excited. Okay, so it's basically about like it follows this like I'd say the whole town maybe is involved, but then they're like the main characters like oh this character Evelyn
From the
from like
school.
the school for like bad kids basically like
Yeah.
it's a reform school, and then you have like Laura and Alex that are a couple that Laura used to live in the town, but then like she moved away after like she graduated
Yeah.
basically from the school. And then
She, her, and Alex, the guy,
why did you have to say it like that?
the guy, the okay, her husband is like they move into the town. It's called Tall Pines. Yeah, they move
I forgot the
into
name.
yeah, they move into this town where Laura used to go to the reformed high school, basically. Yeah, and then to like start a new family, she's like pregnant and stuff. And then
And there's Abby and
Lila, I think.
Lila, yeah. These two like best friends that are like I guess they're bad. I mean they are bad.
Yeah,
Like they skip school, they smoke, they drink and
yeah,
everything, and like they I guess stress out their parents to some extent.
yeah,
They're just
and
like
then yeah, they're taken to the schools basically, and then yeah,
yeah, that's where we end that part.
yeah, you can watch.
But like out of 10, what would you rate the show?
Out of 10, I rate it like an 8.
And it's yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay, but like so I'm just kind of surprised at the ending
yeah,
because there's two parts of it that's like two different endings almost. But then like one is a false ending, then the one's the actual
actual
ending.
ending.
So like I was just so confused at the part like when
Guys, spoilers, of course.
of
Like
course, of course,
spoilers.
spoilers. Like where Alex tries to escape the town because he found out that his wife is a cult leader.
Yeah, like
Basically. Basically.
it's crazy. There's like crazy stuff in the show, like how
Mm.
they treat the kids, of course. And we watched this after watching this
Documentary,
documentary
yeah.
about basically reform schools and how they basically do the
Okay,
same
but then
thing.
I think I've watched two or three or four different documentaries that are like on the reform
From
school.
school.
Are you talking about the program?
Yeah, the program is
Yes, yes,
basically
yes. Okay, so yeah, the program the program is now like a real life
Yeah,
documentary about like how these kids were like taken to these schools. Then they will put it was basically like prison for kids, but
Yeah.
then with the oh, we'll change your
Yeah,
kid,
they'll come out
we'll
brand new and
yeah,
stuff.
but then they just go in and then come out like traumatized. And then some of them go like really young, like
Yeah.
12, 13, 14, and then they come out when they're 18
Yeah.
only. And like they're really funded, but the places are like very bad.
Yeah, like I don't know what they do with the money, but I don't know. They're usually like far. It's like boarding school, I guess.
Boarding school in Africa? No, but did I think like watching it and then thinking about
How you feel.
my experience in boarding school? They're kind of similar. Only difference is like they didn't say that these schools are for bad kids.
Yeah.
But then just like the social like talk and stuff, it's like, oh, if you went to a boarding school, you're a bad kid or whatever. But then that was the norm.
Yeah, that's the
It
norm.
kind of became normal to like go to boarding school.
Yeah.
So like the show itself was really well shot.
Yeah.
I I loved everything about it.
Yeah, but what was strange about this show, there's this thing that they do where
The quote that Evelyn talks about,
uh-huh.
the thing, the quote, like you,
Yeah,
your
yeah.
mind.
Yeah, there's like let me search it up, bro.
Yeah, like this weird like chant. I don't know. Like they just say it over and over in the
Yeah.
show, and then it's like so weird. Like
Yeah.
you enter a
Let
room.
me search it up, bro.
Just
But yeah, they do this.
intermission.
Lying on your back, crying out for your mother. She turns to face you. In her mouth is a door. The darkness in you is not your fault. We think you'll be very happy.
It's crazy.
Okay, that was like a trailer almost, but you're lying on your back. Like
Like it's so weird, and like it's listed as
thriller.
a thriller, but then like I'm surprised. Okay, maybe just because I really like watching like psychological thrillers and
Oh
like
yeah.
just in general stuff like that. So, but then you look at the thing, it's like on IMDb, it's like 5.9 out of 10.
Really? Okay, it wasn't like the best thing ever. The storyline is very good. Was the acting and everything good?
Yeah, the acting was pretty good, and apparently, like some of the characters in the show, like the actual people have never acted before,
Oh
or
yeah,
like they've never done like big shows. That is, I mean, if it's on Netflix, I feel like it's big.
I mean, sometimes Netflix things can be really good or
Really bad, yeah.
yeah. I think it
Like
falls.
my life, my life with the West.
Talk about that one.
Talk about
Anyway, yeah, it's a good show. It has a very good storyline, like the reform thing and how it maybe it's dramatizing, or is it dramatizing, or is it actually showing what happens? I mean, I've never been
I would say because based on like the documentaries, they did talk about like the same things kind of. So it was like funny to see that after like oh like they made this show and then we saw the documentary before it. So it's like
yeah.
is it dramatization? No, this actually happened.
Things. Yeah. Yeah, so what's weird is just like that thing, like you're lying on your back, your mother's door,
You're trying to call for your mother
but
in
she
her mouth. Is
the door.
like yeah.
Okay,
So
and then at the end of the scene, she
oh
yeah, at the
yes.
end of Okay,
Yeah.
at the end, okay, so Evelyn is basically trying to change people and stuff. So, but she's never, maybe she has, but like, she's never done the what? The waking? What is it called?
I don't know. It's some kind of thing like ascension, because like they had
Yeah,
levels.
ascend, yeah.
Yeah, like everyone had levels. It's kind of like it was like a hippie kind of, like a hippie kind of cult thingy. So like you had different levels, and then different levels got you different perks.
Yeah.
So like the highest level would be like ascend.
Ascending. Yeah.
So like it's basically it's like a weird water baptism,
Yeah,
basically.
like anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
So basically she gets ascended herself. Like I guess there's this drug that they use
Yeah, yeah. They
to get
just
you hypnotized and something, and then she basically does that, and then she sees the door in her own mouth, I think.
I think so.
It's in her own mouth. I guess she's like my mother since she's like running the thing.
Right, right, right. Yeah.
So yeah, she opens the door in her own mouth, like she reaches out and like opens the door, and then
And then it's just a bunch of doors.
she sees a bunch of doors. I think that kind of symbolizes that the door can never be opened.
Yes, and like it's funny because like she keeps trying to get people to keep doing this, but then
Wait,
she didn't actually know what.
what was beyond the door?
Yeah,
So it's just more doors. Okay, we didn't do a really good like essay about it, but it's a very interesting
yeah. We're just yapping. Like
yapping about
we're
it.
not film critics. We're just people that
Yeah.
like to. Yeah, but
Yeah.
like okay. Not that I'm really surprised, but I am
There's
kind of surprised that IMDb says like it's
yeah.
5.9, but 78% on Rotten Tomatoes, which is pretty
It's
good.
pretty
Like
good. It's not like
really,
terrible. It's a
yeah.
good
Like
show. Like I would, if you like thrillers, if you like mysteries, if you like analyzing something.
yeah, like if you're into psychological
Yeah,
thrillers,
if
this was
you,
really good.
there's a really good movie. I'm serious. Sorry, I keep thinking it's a
It's
movie.
not a movie. You just speed run it, like basically
I watch it so quick. Like, yeah,
too quick. You gotta.
slow it down. And I think if I watch it slow, like pacing myself, I think I would pick up more things. Anyway,
Okay, now for the next segment,
cheers.
which is hear me kinda out. Like
Okay.
basically where we give our takes. Could be controversial
Yeah.
to some people. Or maybe just between us. Like she could
Yeah.
disagree, I could disagree. I could give a take that I also don't agree with, but then kind of
You.
agree.
Okay.
So
What's
I
your
have
take?
one. I have
Okay.
one. Um I think everyone should go to boarding school at least once in their life.
I feel
Let me explain. Let me
okay.
explain. Let me explain. Because I know you have opinions.
Yeah.
Okay, so I went to boarding school for like 4 years, 5 years, like from grade 8 to half of 12 in Zambia. So like I mean technically like all African boarding schools are the same. I talked to some of my friends. We were talking about like, oh, you went to boarding school, and then it's like literally almost every one of my friends from Africa like went to a boarding school.
Mm,
And then like you see people who went to a boarding school and people who didn't. There's like a huge difference in
mm,
the way they
such as.
in the way they act, in the way they react to people, especially like in friendships and stuff. Like if like
Mm,
me, if who went to an all girls boarding school, there's a lot of tension. Like
with the
even
girls.
just yeah, with girls. And then I feel like you learn a lot of ways to like to calm yourself down quickly, like you
Mm.
don't argue with people much, and just like a whole bunch of skills. Yeah, there are downsides like cold water, no electricity
Yeah, like
sometimes.
the life, like the luxuries
No,
of
but
being
then
home.
but then
You have like
On top of that, that's when I was my most creative. I didn't have any devices
mm,
or like books or like I had to entertain myself, and with that I had so many creative ideas. Like I wrote so many stories, came up with
mm,
so many really good ideas because of the environment. So like let's ditch our phones.
is
Let's go
that
to
the
boarding school too. Let's like learn to live with others.
I mean, yeah, you still do that even at school. It's not like at their day school, you kind of go to school, like you have to be around people. Maybe it forces you to like live with them, like
Yeah, and you just need to be independent. Not saying that you aren't. I'm just saying some people.
I like not independent. I mean, sometimes you need to be dependent on others. Like you can't have everything.
No, but sometimes you need to be
Yeah,
independent. So
okay,
like,
yeah, you have to have it balanced. Okay.
it's
Like,
a balance. It's a balance. You do go home.
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't agree.
Okay, I don't know if you have the chance, if you want to, you can go. I feel you have different experiences in like both there and at school. I don't know. For me, I don't know if I can compare it because I've not been to
Yeah,
both.
you haven't.
I haven't been to both. So for me, like day school seems like it's just fine. You go to school, you come back home,
Mm.
you can like debrief from school, like you can be away from school and not see everyone every day. When you wake up, when you go to sleep.
No, but like
Maybe build more friendship, blah blah blah.
it did, but there's a lot of drama. I
Yeah.
Loki love the drama. It was like you're never bored. You
Mm.
were never bored.
Okay, for me, I feel maybe it might be boring sometimes, or maybe I don't know. Maybe not that much happens. That's my thought of boarding school, and like I don't know. There's so many things happen. Do you have your own mic?
Yeah, like I don't know. It was just a really fun-ish experience. Like despite oh yeah, beef with like the older grades and stuff. I don't know. And that or maybe it's because I'm out of it. And then the funny thing is like recently I saw like this woman on Instagram talking about like, oh yeah, our nostalgia is basically your brain missing the moment but with your current situation.
Mm,
So like whereby like um you are thinking of something that happened in the past, like even if even if it was bad,
mm,
in the present it's good
yeah,
because yeah, like out of that thing.
yeah.
But then it's like, oh yeah, maybe, oh, I miss the floods in Zambia. You miss oh, you say like you miss the rain in Zambia, but then it's like flooding,
Yeah,
and then you come here where like it doesn't
and
rain
rain that
as much,
much.
and then you're like, you miss the rain,
I
but
miss
then
them.
do you really? There was
Yeah,
flooding. So maybe it could be that.
maybe because like I don't know. I like my maybe I'm pampered or whatever. I guess we are not as people who go to like day school are not as disciplined or whatever.
I don't know.
That's such a thinking. But like I don't know. Would I survive in anything? I think
I think you would.
I wouldn't. Maybe I would adapt, but
Yeah, you would adapt. Like it's so quick to adapt, especially if you have like, don't want to say solid friend groups. That doesn't matter because they disband.
yeah.
Especially
Mm.
if you go to an all girls school, like crazy. This is now the
The,
after take.
yeah.
The end.
Basically, what would you want to see us talk about? I mean, to hear us talk about. Maybe even to see us do, like, to see us do. We can go out, I think. But, like, yeah. what segments would you want us to kind
See,
of?
or like, do you enjoy this?
Yeah, did
We
you?
mostly want to hear feedback.
Yeah, feedback because it's a new thing and we're trying it out.
Yeah, but I obviously like talking
Yeah, I like
a lot.
talking.
Like some days I find myself just talking and
Yeah, sometimes I don't talk like at school that much, like with other people.
and then you just come home and just
It's drop the ball because like some people don't get it. Like yeah, they don't get it. It's like they've not I guess lived the experience we have.
I mean, yeah, technically, yeah, because
Yeah,
everyone's different. Everyone's
yeah, everyone's different, but like yeah,
Some people, okay, they just don't want to engage in conversation.
yeah.
And that's fine. That's why we have each other.
Yeah, some people maybe we don't know that many people that are serious, like have like a serious side. Maybe they
No,
are always showing.
majority of people I know don't want to.
Yeah, they just don't want to get deep and dive in.
But we're here.
Yeah, so
And that's what we're gonna
talk
do.
about it.
So, anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe if
Yeah.
you're watching on YouTube or if you're listening on any podcast platform. Plus, for the next episode.
Yeah.
And yeah, follow our socials. We'll link them down below.
Yeah.
And that was Between Classes. Good night, everybody. Or
We should
good
ring the
afternoon.
bell.